Nang sibuk ini explain to rono malik ko. See, this is the new topic na guna two dimension ki sibuk to lai kai no this three will be one dimension atra. One dimension motion in a straight line. This will be kai ta se two dimension ma ta apna draw. This diagram illustrate what are the formula that you are going to remember for your one dimension and two dimension. One dimension and two dimension complete. This is freely falling object. If any object is led to fall under gravity from a height h, then with what velocity it will strike the ground? Root over 2gs. Repeatedly, next second, from this same height h, if an object is thrown vertically downward like this, it will strike the ground with this much of velocity. Next, third discuss if the same object is thrown vertically upward from this height h one mo building ang magi matatagi yung do kalekalaji, it will fall back to the surface of the earth with root over 2gs velocity rate sa panamra manay ko. Now kaya go from this height h, if any object is thrown horizontally with velocity u, then it will strike the ground with the same expression, that is v equal to root over u square plus 2gs. Al sida common origin kayo these three is the common origin kayo. The object is being thrown na draw. This is projectile nata na draw. These two are projectile. These three diagram will represent the projectile in one dimension and projectile in two dimension. However, this is somewhat different. See different way ko. This is not thrown down or this is not thrown away. This is not thrown up. This is simply falling under gravity. Okay. I understood to me. Ado itadi from some certain height h lagi, if the object is thrown with the same velocity, vertically downward, vertically upward, or horizontally, it doesn't matter. They will be landing on the ground with the same velocity. This one, lakta. Ahu maksudnya hunba ngata natro. Soalnya hunda ba, soalnya mutki ba, soalnya hungi ba ngata natra. Throw back to tar from a certain height h, they will be falling on the ground with the same velocity. This. Jarga. Sima khange ko. Concept mo clear ho re. Next, ani subda mung la ase ko. Ani sudah simple hoy na. Here na let us come to our two dimension. Sibokti khangali ko. Velocity ki magi formula mai sipa pugane ba. Throw back with this much of formula. Ado ka mu yemo free fall ki hoy ta u is 0 na ta. You put the value of u to be 0, you will get the answer. See u to 0 आता डी सी पूरा यारनी को. This is the way to memorize your formula. Na formula sipa ku na. One dimension in this, one dimension this, two dimension this, and this half over. You by heart like this. Ulak ko na by to one time. Hanggang ko. Next, main topic se kayo horizontal projectile. Horizontal projectile lagi, the path taken will be if any object is thrown vertically, if any object is thrown horizontally with velocity u from a certain height h, then it will fall back to the surface of the earth with this much of velocity. And what is the horizontal range? The horizontal range will be r into r into t. Simtang haram gige. T is the total time of finding u into this is root over 2h divided by g na lang fibra. Like this part will be known as kaitowi trajectory ko. Trajectory. And what about your total time taken? The total time taken to strike the ground will be known as total time of flight, and it will be equal to root over 2h by z. Sima yara ni. Sima sidi ni ko si sima po you have to by heart this. Yara ka. Hange. Next na mo yung ngaji. What is the horizontal range? The horizontal range is very simple. Horizontal distance calculation kamay mo ni, you can calculate your horizontal velocity by multiplying time with horizontal velocity. What is the horizontal velocity? U. There ba? What is the total time? T. You put the value and you will get the expression for range like this. Yara ka? Yare. And in this range na you nang sipa po to say si home di sipa po diba ba? You have to by heart anyhow like this. Si home di sipa po rani ko. Next, additional na what is the velocity at any point? The velocity at any point will have this expression rho over u square plus v square t square. T is the time at this point. This si may yarni ko. Si angle ko to kaya di kamay wala ni. This theta will be equal to kya mana ba? Then theta is equal to how to calculate the angle? Then theta will be equal to vy divided by vx. Mata kita na bro. Finish. Yarni ko. So can we start our calculation? Calculation what is it called? Yeah. I have in your one dimension, two dimension, that means basically in your kinematics if the value or in the data or if the option contain 4.9 yorba, 4.9 yorba, 9.8 yorba, or 49 yorba, 98 yorba, or it may be 196 yorba, we have to put the value of g to be 9.8. How to do? If you put the value as 10 half 30, you will not get your answer. In your one dimension containing your acceleration due to gravity, the value of g must be 9.8 if the given data contain 4.9, 9.8, 49 or 196, because they are the factor or multiple. Factor multiple 9.8 is divided by 2, we will get 4.9. If 98 is multiplied with 2 no multiplied to 30, it will be 196 tabra. I understand the multiple factor of your acceleration due to gravity must be taken as 9.8 on the lower. My value is 2. Question number 16. Very simple enough. The object is thrown with a horizontal velocity 98 meters per second and it will strike the ground with velocity. What is the velocity? The velocity can be easily calculated like this. This is u square plus 2j. So must calculate striking velocity will make how much of angle with the horizontal line or with the horizontal plane. Angle kya form to the gravity. Now the angle calculate calculate angle se calculate very simple enough. My calculator already tan of theta is equal to kya mana base horizontal vertical velocity component divided by horizontal velocity component vx ma hai ki price dabra understood mo miko ai hesi ko this is your vy amla pro, this is your vx amla pra. Like yesterday I have explained you that vx will be equal to u ko mana gani hai ki ko your horizontal velocity component will not be changed, changed over height. And what about Vy? Vy will be equal to Gt ka mana gani height abra. Hai ko? I understood to mumra. Nami. And what are the component? The component of this velocity V will be horizontal velocity Vx, vertical velocity Vy, and at any point it may be here, it may be here, or it may be here. It doesn't matter. We will have this expression. But horizontal velocity component will not be changed. It will be still u. Vx will be still u like. And what about your Vy? Vertical component will be changed by how much? G to t. And here this is at the point of projection. Our answer will be very simple. G capital T divided by u. Can we put like this? I understood. You put the respective value. This is 98. 9.8 into what is the time? Duration the kya period is. Dia nama pira mudatro. Question the clear kar one mention to when this object is thrown with 98 meters per second, it will land on the ground after 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, the length of the total time of flight is 10. We put the value as 10. Option below. This is 98 and our answer is 1 termina. Theta will be equal to kya mana ba? 10 of 45 will generate 1. My value is 1 generate the way this theta is this will be equal to 45. I understand the one bro. Yarani ko. noi si diagram si ek nasu dum kai kai di ye kya har ne ai sida extraordinary ba si ka samti yu nu ko si ka tamta taw nu just only see portion ka ye ki zero for your better understanding. कोई सुपरमैन नते को सुपरमैन नतमीना बिल्डिंग जंप तौजे फ्रॉम वन बिल्डिंग टू अनदर बिल्डिंग जंप तौजे लोअर बिल्डिंग दगिना अपर बिल्डिंग दि चोंबया देखो वी कैन नॉट जंप फ्रॉम लोअर बिल्डिंग टू अपर बिल्डिंग द चोंबया दे बिकॉज़ वी आर ह्यूमन बीइंग हंगनि को बट वी कैन जंप फ्रॉम हायर बिल्डिंग दगिना लोअर बिल्डिंग द जंप तौया ब्रा दब्रा याई को आई एस खंगनि मा क्वेश्चन नंबर 17 दा इज अ वेरी सिंपल होइना here these two building is separated by what is the distance 6.2 meter amada separate tawra tawdabra ma pi question ka noi read tawro a stuntman plan to run along the roof of a top from a rooftop and then horizontally of it to land on the roof of next building. The roof of the next building is 4.9 below 4.9 below have natra man hai below have ni ko this height will be kya tha base this is 4.9 this is not the actual height of the building at ko nang actual height of the building have not ko your second building se your second building is 4.9 meter below the top of higher building nang taller building do adu dagi 4.9 chathara kanda lower building do laiga ya kata the difference in the height of these two tower or these two building is 4.9 that is the basic interpretation yani आगे को नेक्स्ट हम ये वो मान हम करी है मैं अदो इतादी द मिनिमम स्पीड ऑफ द पर्सन है सी पर्सन जे कोई ना स्पीड अमनी बॉल अमनी निकल जेबा दैट मींस मान जंप तो स्माइल का सी चोक पे यार ने स्पाइडरमैन नते को माजू सुपर हीरो नते को होला इंटिलो जंप तो की नट्रो अदी एट इज माना ताती से काय ताम तारे मा एक्स द ता का ता रो साइड ता दी लेन माना सक्सेसफुली लेन तो रे हादी नेबा aduna to the minimum case da building to gi one side natra one edge side da ko matai mu tri ko chip pai bi an na sang da chung gi natra kai mo ma gi horizontal range to na if it is less than 6.2 then the person will be falling in between the building ki makha da lemai da tara ni ba ma si ra ni ya bra e understood to mami adu tar basically everything is given no pi ra ba horizontal velocity is being asked man hanguna tro what is the minimum velocity with which the person should jump so that he can land safely on this building on the lower building hangani ko adu di what is the range my range kya hoye you consider only this portion c portion ka consider tawro this is exactly similar with this c ka chamana bra manai ko adu here your height will be 4.9 your range will be kya tarani our range is equal to 6.2 mana bra mana da bro mana re adu di you apply the formula range is equal to kya mana ba u into root over 2h divided by g mak na to your range is given height is given so height hai sidane this is not the height of the taller building do not teba we just consider the person to be horizontal projectile on the consider ko this horizontal projectile is projected from a level which is 4.9 meter above natro ai iska ko sila ground ne consider to you consider this to be ground so easy consideration below 30 if we compare this diagram with this then this level will represent the ground tabra adi this is height of the object from the ground that is ice equal to 4.9 what is the horizontal range 6.2 are you ready adang happy ro you put a character the very simple way na can we put it as r what is the below r is 6.2 lakh ra u into what about this is 2 into height canon 4.9 into this is 9.8 this cancel out and our velocity will be 6.2 meter per second the person must jump with 6.2 meter per second so that he can land safely on on the next building to the ne maage marakta tadamida lower building is the tag height the minimum velocity will be 6.2 meter per second. yaga sikhaga niko adudi one question le for pai gadra yung question ma 19 jab ta na 19 ki answer to kya ta hai direct formula likho 19 जाएगी एक का लगे याद रखना स्क्वायर 1 चलो वाला ऑप्शन भी ऑप्शन नंबर 3 में करेक्ट आंसर आती नहीं है वो अगर नंग स्क्वायर में मात्रो u square plus g square t square ना अपनी नट्रा मैं स्ट्राइकिंग वेलोसिटी क्या मानेंगे से the resultant velocity at any point at any time high nico like you say at any time t what is the velocity he will be equal to root over u square plus g square t square हम लाख तो है नहीं क्या है को next question number 18 जब तक होके under the striking angle hypothetical question mun na paga me this is not about the striking angle hanunateva mana piri se kai pire the point of projection leo question number 18 dale is from the top of a tower 19.6 meter high 19.6 meter high obadagi ne mana throw to rize kya the throw to eba a ball is thrown horizontally imlere if the line joining the point of projection this is the point of projection atra this is point of projection c na kari kavi this is the striking point number libra देखो अब आप line number join to देखो if the line taking the point of projection to the point where it hit the ground makes an angle 45 degree with the horizontal मानो with the horizontal line this angle is 45 kind of even atro this is horizontal line atra but this angle will be also again 45 ta bro tare what will be the range your calculation what will be the range kya tarani then 45 will produce the same amount of this is range will be equal to from the diagrams din in hari se diagram with triangle ma loro ba ko triangle ma log ta di very simple hoina smani ibe abremo tan of 45 this will be equal to according to our c kya tarani this is height is divided by range r am logo abra yai ko perpendicular by base will give you angle triangle C angle mo pira ba pire but here tan 45 is very simple one amo benina we can put like this 1 is equal to h by r so our range will be equal to h and this will be equal to 19.6 man range samra kare yang no velocity amra adudi can we calculate the value of velocity for pi gata ironic ko your initial velocity you will be very simple from here you can calculate this yeah bro if you know the value of range ki value is 19.6 pire height is also 19.6 then u will be equal to range is equal to kya mana ba u into root over this is 2h divided by g yani yeah bro yeah ko our range is kya la ko 19.6 हम put to zero u ma piro root over c kya tare 2 into this is 19.6 divided by क्या तारनी उसे this is g ta bro g is 9.8 and here this will be 2 ta bro 9.8 2 times से क्या आता है 19.6 का है ना और इसी सुनो कहीं थोड़ा किसी क्या थोड़ा नहीं this will generate you will be 9.8 तारे Answer will be 9.8. Sisi na ba? Question number 17 dilo re po. Boom thada begin tak ifat begin. Question number 21 ga 20 जगह पर लगा. We will start your angular projectile. Angular projectile जब calculate कर उसी vector की हां होगा मात्रा. हाँ. नहीं जो होती होगा. सीधी angular projectile का तो दिया हुई है. हाई मान angle लंबा तो पीरी इधर ना. सीने बा सी आई ना timing इसे topic wise timing बा. Adi man si mix ne wala ise nan question number 23 do nan personal ba nai hore sidi thari hopi ra je ko sida man smile la ko ne ba no dila ise no ora inter project na tra man dila ise ke la ise from this top of the building the object is thrown with velocity u making an angle 30 degree like this so that chaotic is produced like this kena ibo ko ba na sai la ko jim dik to isna ke la just see la tro horizontal projectile neba sidra ke hoga ni angular projectile there will be four different type of projectile in these two dimension da I mention da udre I gi mistake ni there will be four different type of projectile number 1 the type of projectile hoga ni yemo horizontal projectile one dimension da kai discuss hogi vertical projectile am la tabra vertical projectile am देखो next second type तक ये discuss अभी your horizontal projectile. This is vertical projectile, and this is कई लाखों से horizontal projectile. याद रहा? Next third type of projection will be कई होगा नहीं से angular projection. This will be known as angular projection like this. नो ना projectile है इतनी commonly हो ना you are familiar with this diagram. सुना था? I is coming go next ahum subda kai lakani said this is one dimension this come under one dimension atra one dimension this is two dimension this is 2 this is 3 aruga number 4 kai lakani said over and inclined plane so hill is slope am lai rekhala this is a hill slope and you stand at the foot of this hill slope ki then you consider an like if you throw the object like this fine to lay the angular projection over an inclined plane this is kayogani this is also two dimension the three type la aba like go next four type of questions ka kamai lakani this is 5 to tel ko na 5 student na adu to tel ko han bagisna this is for one dimension khatane ba number 2, case number 2, case number 3, case number 4, case number 5. Case number 5 is drawn over here. This is our case number 5. Angular projection. This is angular projection from certain heights. Yeah, bro. I understand because this is also 2 dimension. Adu basically under 2 dimension we must study the four different type of projectile study to do neba but exam da hum basi ke kya one time exam da hang se horizontal projectile and angular projectile are being asked and one such question that is question number 23 je it is based on your point number 5 angular projection hum manatra adi without knowing this concept see concept hamdana ne we cannot calculate this compare yagadra as understand tong mi ko adi let us not mix with one another another mix on our so far we have done this see tawlo re ko one dimension ki zero re two dimension ki zero re na now we will have to discuss your angular projection and discuss the shape before doing this Let us do your question number 19 and 20. 19 and 20 ko han tarom se. Question number 20 is a aeroplane apai bamandagi bomb hoy thadare khalasi if see 1942 ki question iko se hojik ta base tawga atre hojik ti loin mu nangi bomb hoy gera rocket hoy gera they are computer aided natro ai system do na rocket ka pase kedawi nangi jet fighter paira kanda it is remote control on yaeva ai dinanga ka smaina pai go rocket se it can have the U-turn. One mobile ego we are bro. Computer aided natro. Guided missile system ay nata bidna. Guided missile system GMS ay je. Ya bra. Ado buziki when hot to calculation that this is based on your 1942 Second World War, First World War. First World War da Second World War da ke dewi aeroplane se pilot pine ava. Aeroplane se pilot matlab they have to drop the bomb. But ka pa they launched where they go. They cannot fire the bomb so they have to drop it. So 1 kilometer walling ida 2 kilometer walling ida the people will be seeing the bomb that is dropping towards them. Yan tabra here is they can run away. Yani ko here is koi ki Manipur history da hydro beat taken the na bomb maina kai kore the machine thiring ataneva. They are all lie. Loin machine thiring atri kai you know hai ka nadi if the bomb is if the bomb is coming towards you from 1 kilometer ahead you can run to a separate place. Se to ko nangdra na withdraw. Nangani ko here is it is very simple logic ni. Now let us apply that simple concept over your question number 20. Man aeroplane je kya tha pari no height se this is equal to 78.4 meter high lagi an aeroplane is flying like this. Aeroplane is fly to dinatra from this mana bomb je drop to rain eba bomb je drop to gum tamda yo I can know if you drop any object what is the velocity initial velocity kya aata hai zero chapra chali ko adudi consider yourself inside a bus manung de lai rekhalasi bus manung de nang the bus is moving with 40 km per hour this is bus amani ko this is bus is moving with 40 km per hour there. The velocity or the speed of the bus is 40 km per hour and now you drop any object from the window of that moving bus then will the object fall vertically downward or will it move in the backward direction? Backward direction. That is due to relative motion. That is very simple and like that you have to apply the same logic over here due to the momentum of the bus due to the momentum of the aeroplane momentum you have to think that the bomb is also projected horizontally with how much of velocity it must be same as that of the aeroplane. Ya bra ngasagi object ama drop tawbiduna that is due to relative motion ko it will not be falling vertically downward it will be moving in the backward direction man tali ko adu ko mu ngasi object na tabi the person do na lawrese the passenger inside the bus it is at rest with respect to co-passenger. Ya bra I have consideration pa mun na taw ko ai ga nakan bus dominary mi di entari ai ga noi ge seminary bus you will be at rest aduga I will be also at rest bra but to an outside observer mi entari kai when he said these passengers are moving with 40 km per hour. Ya bra adu itadi any object inside the aeroplane will be moving with the speed of the aeroplane. Can you understand the concept here? Yes. Ko adu di nang na khangadu se even though the bomb are dropped you have to assume that these bomb are being projected horizontally with speed equal to 150 meter per second the project away na lobi agadra adu itadi you have to calculate the range puthokadobane ba nang pilot winning e kai ne ta si swine khan me sida aina select drop to 30 if I want to drop if I want this pen to hit this point hit to 30 I can drop it from here see drop to ya bra yai ko ai se however running airplane amadi drop to 30 you have to drop it before some distance ahead ma khadar kota hai if you drop over here kedalani due to your horizontal projectile it will fall to in front of the point ni mamang da in front da ta ga ta ro yani koi hari se khangani nang sidagi drop to nang enemies na sidalai ra kai ba se nang khale nang enemies silai re khala je ba enemies here aduga nang sidalai bisna kai ba se smile le khala je this is enemy ne na khalo ko this is enemy adu itadi you should drop the bomb ahead of the enemy so that it lands on the enemy da ta na ya bra hey is understand to ko mi ko adu di man question na very simple na with how much of the distance must be considered before dropping mana consider mana distance ke amwali ngai gi drop to wada ge have neba adi simply na you have to calculate the range calculate to have na tro adi sidagi thadar ta adi yo nanga sida this is kanole rekhala sine enemies here so I must drop the bomb from here right at the no the bomb will not be hitting the enemy camp to hit or it will be rather fall to somewhere here sida na fall to rane understood to nga mi ko that is why the bomb must be dropped ahead of the enemy camp lagi we have to drop to me by how much distance that means we have to calculate your range to calculate to have r will be equal to kya mana ba u into root over 2s by 3 you calculate this yourself nasan hocharo ko u is already given is also already given g value must be 9.8 hai gadra si calculate to zero calculation is done over here. If you understand this diagram, question number 21, amana pili se you have to calculate the time humko ramani da mani you have to calculate the time where the instantaneous velocity will make 30 degree with the horizontal velocity. Initial velocity kai velocity no horizontal velocity natra adu dimag iman hangi se karam after how much of time this object which is projected horizontally with 20 divided by root over 3 will make an angle 30 degree and pura 60 degree and pura ta 60 degree with the horizontal nang na matam kya gi matung da sida hulliba sida thadaribo object se so taribo object na horizontal ka angle 60 form tau ta ge ya bra question understand to ko adu simple hoina kya hoirani tan of 60 degree will be equal to kya mana ba this is by divided by dx for finding of the angle vertical component divided by horizontal component finish tan 60 di kya mane 1 by root over 3 ko mana bro root 3 ko mana bro root 3 hai na this is root 3 what is by की value क्या ना gt है ना तो can we put it as g into this is time t hanga niko what about bx this is u and e bra do you get the formula here understood to nga miko we simply put the value root over 3 into g की value से क्या ना this is 9.8 amalo risiko 9.8 into this is time t and what about u is 20 by root over 3 tabra here this will be si 10 ay lo si ma 10 lo hai mo male. Then we put it as 10 lo ko. This will be 20 equal to 10 into t. Time will be equal to 2 seconds. After 2 seconds of projection, the particle or the projectile will make 60 degree with the horizontal line. Kasi khang drama hai no phet tor nu thak ji kai ho. Hai di mana hangi je time kya gi matung da nangi koina ye ko matam da kaman ye hai. If you want to find out the velocity at this point, you have to draw a tangent. If you want to find out the velocity at this point, you have to draw a tangent. Latra, tangent ye kani na hai ye bani side or na you have to draw the tangent like this. Ya ka to? Ai is understood to ko bro? We simply draw a tangent at this point. We take any arbitrary point and the corresponding time to be t over here. This is t equal to 0. Then now we have the draw. Starting time should be considered as 0. Any? Now let us begin angular projectile. Question number 22, 23 will be done after your angular projection. Yan ba? Gawin ko. Yan sige, angular projectile ta let us recap a bit about your vertical projection. Vertical projection ye ang tanga na discuss tar object ko. So that you can understand the formula just by looking at the diagram. Diagram se ubukan ang phone ba chat na uno remind to no ba yung simple logic mo take. This is ground. What is the vertical velocity? U will be nata. At the maximum at the maximum height this v will be equal to 0. So what will be the what is the height that will be produced if the object is projected vertically with velocity u square by 2g. The maximum height will be calculated like this: vertical velocity square divided by 2g. This u should be considered as vertical velocity, and due to the presence of this vertical velocity, there is a displacement produced in vertical direction. Yabra, as I understand to now, it will fall back to the surface of earth. Now this is v equal to 0. Question is, what is the total time? Total time if this is time of SNJ 3 seconds with the time of SNJ क्या 3 seconds time to rise must be equal to time to fall. If it takes 3 seconds to reach the maximum height, it will fall back by taking the same amount of time. That will be 3 plus 3 total altogether 6 in height natra. And what will be the respective respective expression for your time of ascent and time of descent? U by g this is also u by g natra. Very simple. Total time will be equal to 2u divided by g. Why do we recall this? Because in the next diagram you will understand why I am recalling this. Vertical velocity, vertical height will be equal to vertical velocity square divided by 2g. What is the time? My time time will be equal to 2 times vertical velocity divided by g. Now remember these 2 points. This is with respect to motion of 1 dimension. Now let us try to apply this 1 dimension concept to 2 dimensions. Apply the adagi si yung sa ina na discuss tawag siya, I will be discussing only 7 points. 7 points ka discuss tawag ni ko. Aduga every question will be very easy if you know this 7 point. 7 point ye khama tung nadi loy na yang lai rani. Path se kari kawe ba? The path taken by the projectile will be known as trajectory ko bro. Point number 1, that is not important. Halo ni ko. Next point number 2 the kai lani is if this is projected with how much of speed? 30 meter per second in terms of magnitude 30 meter per second project hota rabi. Very simple. Point number 1 your u is the velocity of projection. This is velocity of projection will be equal to v is equal to velocity of striking velocity. This is striking velocity. Velocity in terms of magnitude only niko v will be equal to this is 30 meter per second. Yare ko I magnitude hai without considering your direction yaw to bidana nan kutki base yong sida sona kanda u is u the project of 31 is the velocity which it will return back to the surface of the earth. U the lagna bro, just like that 2 dimension de mo 30 का फुटना नत्रा तारा को क्या तारा नहीं 30 का तारा नहीं. Concept number 1 in terms of magnitude. Okay, understood तो हुआ भी. अतो here नंग कहीं है ना तो तारा u will be equal to v का माना नहीं. This is in terms of कना है बस है in terms of your magnitude. यार को से see concept point number 1 understood तो रे. Now let us try to understand the same logic, same principle with respect to vector notation. Vector notation हम लोग रसे याद रखा. अतो here let us remove this 30 जेमो ले लगोगे को से. Let me remove this 30 जे लगोगे. 30 जे last one नहीं यहाँ होगे. This is 30 is removed over here. This is v vector हम यहाँ पर सी. This is u vector and यहाँ पे आपरा दबरा. Can we put like this or not? समझ निको. And this is equal to क्या रखो से this is theta ने खलजी. That means the body is projected with initial velocity u making an angle theta with the horizontal. Horizontal में हम तो रबा okay. अदो इधर t very simple होइना. It will have what is the horizontal component ux will be equal to क्या माना बा u sin और cos काउग्रेड cos है नत्रा नंग component था इतना से vector हम लोग था this is any vector am now रजी and if this is theta am है था any vector will have two component. One is horizontal component and another is vertical component है को. So the angle same में के दो रखना it will be a cos of theta and this will be known as ax and लोग तो bro and angle same दबा perpendicular का side में रखना perpendicular component ay is equal to a sin of theta इतना लाखुरा. You should remember this. कौवा देखो just like that सी लिखे हुए बतारे. अदोगा this is in terms of नंगी कहनो तक आता नहीं कोई फिनिश है. This is u in terms of magnitude पे u अदोगा से लेन में remove this सिंटंग आना remove तो कोपी के सी remove तो कोपी के सी जो remove तो कोपी के confusion चलता ना बा याद आबरा. We consider the magnitude of the projection velocity of projection to be u ने न खल लेबा को. Then what will be the horizontal component? Horizontal component will be u cos of theta हम ताबरा तारे. Understand तो हुआ भी. And next कनाल आनी से we will be having another क्या component uy is equal to u sin of theta हम ताबरा तारे. है ये निको. Now I know like this. In terms of vector, how will you express this a vector? A vector is कमाई express होगा नहीं. पता है लो. This will be expressed as ax I cap plus ay j cap. Component of a along I cap, component of a along j cap. Along horizontal opening this is positive bro. Positive will be positive I cap. Since the component vertical component is in the positive y direction, that is why we take positive j cap. क्या कहता है? If सोन कदले रहे डाउन साइड तो रहेगा ना it should be minus g को हाफ दो याद रखना. Understand तो होगा मिको. और simply मार्क इसने कमाई बता रहे. If we consider this expression over here, then u vector will be written as ux I cap plus uy j cap hani ibe abra tabra can we put like this or not yani ko ai khong ta bro yare gabai khong ta yani ko se adu di sida sima le jare next tang class ne ba sida le ki this is v ne na khala se ba so it will be equal to vx sida ke lakani se this will be your vy apply ka dalaw ro this is vy now very simple in the net nang lo this is kamai lo ni sa this vx will be equal to u this is still in the positive direction chali ko adu usor ta di ke lakani se here this will be equal to minus of uy ko odeni because magsina positive direction this is negative direction ta abra and we will be having v vector will be equal to kya mana dino se ux I cap minus of uy this is j cap si kamay na taray no how this is obtained v vector will be equal to this is vx I cap minus vy j cap sumana tagum na ka kaya why do we put minus sign here minus ka imaram si kaya because this is in the downward direction of the bro downward direction of begini ako na story je vy si kaya managni basically in terms of magnitude it will be uy ka managni in terms of magnitude it will be only uy if this is 5 this will be also 5 understood the way kyan tayo ko ay si bukti in terms of magnitude tam haira si se this will be u vector will be equal to ux I cap plus uy j cap in terms of kanuradi kya taba se your v vector will be striking velocity will be vx I cap minus uy this is j cap and literally vx is equal to ux ka manabra so far we have not discussed of the rebo ko in the second point ako discuss taro kini but for the time being you understand only like this ux minus ux I cap minus uy this is j cap tabra tare adu ita here si question na direct hangmai ni ko na direct iri se ai unnecessary dam ta ko na te ko question e ka ko tanda one will be the answer I will skip that one ai ka na bini adu di here simple way na if we consider the magnitude how will you calculate the magnitude kamai what kani a I cap a vector is equal to 2 I cap plus 3 j cap what will be the x component ax kya था नहीं बताया उसे ax will be क्या था सी की ममांग ले भी क्या नो I की ममांग ले भी क्या था के ux I will be x component था bro और the ax will be 2 हम था bro दाई मतलब नसी क्या होगा नहीं y ममांग ले भी this is ay is equal to 3 हम था bro था bro दाई then here your a will be equal to root over ax square plus ay square ama hai ki bhai da bro or simply in your vector concept apne kya hai is component coefficient of I square plus coefficient of smiley e bra ida bra e aur magi root over kya ta है ux square plus uy square ama ta bra aur iska b se kya lani b will be equal to root over ux square plus minus of uy square this will be same adu nani ngasai si value kya tha ba this is equal to 30 this is equal to 30 ta is hai gadra mere ko in terms of magnitude tadi kai tani they do produce the same amount of magnitude 30 meter per second if 30 meter per second is the velocity of the projection then it will land on the ground with the same velocity 30 meter per second but in terms of your vector notation it will be quite different with the name si tang ne test to wa hang bada ko phai tu re ngata kume ko sumaina na sai do ne ira disa u vector is initial velocity of projection is 2 I cap plus 3 j cap what will be the final velocity of the arrow se sikha था था के just use as a minus तो क्या लाखों 2 I cap minus क्या लाखों से 3 j cap minus था का तुम नत्रो ऐसे खाने को तो vector notation तो दिखाएंगे vector notation था only difference कहीं नो negative sign of y component. That's all. Understand the moment? Yare ko se. Adu the striking velocity ka point number 1 and point number 2 discuss about velocity of projection and striking velocity in terms of magnitude and in terms of vector notation. Hey Radra, hey is khanga diko. Are. Silo ni point number 3 mo harage. Intang point number tag haram gige. Adu mo lesen ase. Pon pai ni pai ni. Atau emergency tu pai ni. Andor ba? Tak tak pun dia tu kan. Mỗi năm hàng nghìn tên là tiền ạ, nuôi gì ngọc vẫn là cái mà tàu này vector đó mà hàng tiền đi, ở mấy cái thứ đó mà hàng tiền đi rồi cái một phong là toàn cái không được ngọc cái này, cần xem tiếp tục hàng gì này, hàng nghìn question thì vector đó hàng nghìn đó, magnitude đó hàng nghìn là cho nên là clarify cho chúng ta. Ở đây là tay gì, anh ấy không có gì có tay gì in terms of vector, in terms of magnitude psychopatic. Now let us discuss one last, đang cái point nắm tất cả discuss tao làm gì tôi gọi rồi. Point number 3 da silon thala ke ko se. Let me remove this silon lo ko ge. Point number 3 da your ux, this is responsible for horizontal velocity will be responsible for producing this is known as range. Range will be produced by horizontal distance will be produced by horizontal velocity. The ux will be responsible for your range. We have two component of velocity, component along the horizontal, and this horizontal component will produce range. Next vertical component vertical component say uy say this would be responsible for producing the change in the height. From the ground ground height increase. This is the maximum height maximum height it now decrease and it comes to the ground there is a change in the height to them change the graph. Change the increase the decrease the maximum here very simple the change in the height for any angular projectile will be produced by uy. Maximum height will be produced by uy. It is change in the height will be produced by uy, but cu and the horizontal velocity this will remain constant. This is important. Your horizontal velocity component will remain constant. It will not be changed. If you consider over here, Sine lakti this is horizontal velocity component. This is Vx हमारे जेबा. This is equal to Ux. What is the initial horizontal velocity component? Ux हम ताव नत्रा. This will be Ux. At this point also we will be having kana khla kani use Ux khla kani ba. The velocity at this point, this is V1 हमारे सिरा नत्रा Vx हमारे की को. This is Ux माना गनी. At this point also this is Ux. At this point also क्या था गनी उसे Ux. I understood the horizontal velocity component will not be changed throughout the trajectory. If you consider any point at the point of projection at some height or at some highest point or at the lowest point, it doesn't matter. Horizontal velocity component will always remain constant. क्या कहता? Understand the way? Si ko class. Ay pakat sa tharage.